two dudes who are basically kind of like the headhunters that are behind Avatar are basically the George Lucas of Avatar. In that those were the guys who set off the good blueprint in a way, but it was actually the help and it was the other people who were involved that actually made it good. Like when you first hear about, oh well, actually Toph wasn't supposed to be a little girl. It was actually supposed to be a boy, and then there was supposed to be a love triangle between Katara and Aang and Toph. And then you listen to that, and then it's like, oh.
That's why.
And then you watch Korra and you go, okay, well maybe it was just a mini series, and while it wasn't that good, they were a bit pressed, and Nickelodeon may have probably pressured them so they could get more Avatar money. Okay, fine. Then you read the fucking comics, and then you realize that they kind of give oversight for the people to write the stuff that's supposed to be even in continuity with the show. And then you have a scene where Mai decides to drop Zuko like a bag of hot shit because he's starting to behavior things like his dad with the whole being a bit more aggressive than he should. And then there's a segment where Aang and Katara are being lovey-dovey, and then they go to a fan club thing, and Sokka and Toph take on three very, very one-note characters to fight against the Fire Nation Dojo kids, and then you go,
Yeah.
oh,
This.
and then it's like, oh my fucking god. And then because that wasn't good enough, you then have the next segment where they're supposed to basically find Zuko's mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And basically within the preview pages, you have Azula, where she had her complete mental breakdown where, she had all this control in her life when actually she didn't, and she would use fear and intimidation to actually have a grasp of control, and only to realize that those things don't work, and, the whole mental breakdown thing. And apparently none of that was seen. It's like apparently in a year that shit's okay, because then you're fine. You can pick your shit up and just go after that, and you join the crew so they can find your mother.
Yeah, there's no really turnover or anything. We don't
It's like,
have a moment. We don't get a
it's
moment.
like,
No.
nah, bitch, fine. And then it's at that point where you go, you know what? It's like if I actually cared enough, I would look at the episodes that I enjoyed the most, and then figure out who was the writer and the director for those episodes. And I'm having a feeling that if I were to do that, I would find out that actually most of the episodes that I liked the most were not written by you. They were written by other people.
Yeah, I'm glad Top was a girl, though.
Yeah, she's my favorite character. But it's
Yeah.
like, and then Sokka comes number two because crazy, sarcastic engineering dude. Yay!
Yes. I mean, wait a minute. But just think about it though. What if Top wasn't a girl? Then we wouldn't have Lane. And then what?
Wait, we wouldn't have who?
in the in
Oh, right, right,
Korra.
right, 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 right. Uh, Lynn.
Yes,
I heard Lang. Like what?
I said Lynn.
Yeah,
But
I'm not
but
hearing things.
but but we wouldn't have Lynn.
Well, wait, hold on. She could exist. It just wouldn't come from his womb because it would be non-existent. Unless we're going down the trans line here, and then that can actually be a thing, assuming the womb is not actually removed and changed to dick. But again, that's a
Wow.
whole nother kettle of, oh my god, that's stupid
Hypothetical.
to me.
But 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 we wouldn't have like that lineage of just strong women who hit people in the face.
Nah, it's like, no, it's like you got it from your father, so deal with it.
No.
Yeah, the thing is like, yeah, I'm coming this. I don't think I'm going to accept it, but at the same time, it's like it makes a bit more sense when that's the case because, I And the thing is that I'm starting to get a bit pissy because every time I see people who are waiting for season 2 of Korra, I go like, "You're the same person who hates M Night Shyamalan for the live action movie," and I can honestly say that I don't have much of an issue with that than what I do with Korra, which is
Yeah.
funny. I Because again, you like the live action movie. I I just remember the dude playing Ozai sitting on white cardboard boxes, and that was hilarious to me. I'm pretty sure they weren't cardboard boxes. They looked like cardboard boxes. And Avdev Mondi playing oh my god, I do not remember Zhao. It was Zhao, the dude who was supposed to be basically hunting Zuko so he can be top dog, but because he's a secondary character, he kind of had to go with the water spirit and go drown and shit.
Wow.
That's the only thing I don't remember anything. And I do remember the Earthbenders when they're in the camp where they could easily, bend the fucking earth underneath them and kick ass. I mean, maybe if there was a bit more development of them showing that their spirits are that broken that they can't use their own natural abilities and shit, but it's the fact that they look like they're a dance troupe when they're bending the earth. They just when they're stomping and yeah, those are the things I remember from that movie.
Yeah.
They're unintentionally hilariously bad that they're
Yeah.
funny.
But I mean, at the end of the day, at least it's not Dragon Ball Z.
Actually, I've never seen the Dragon Ball Z movie.
Oh my gosh, that movie was just bad.
Okay, I need to actually say this with all seriousness. Is it Cat in the Hat bad? I can't.
I don't
I honestly
I
don't think
don't
I could
know.
ever watch that movie ever.
I I honestly don't know. Like I never got to watch it because it appeared and then it disappeared again and went into the recesses of sludge. It never reared its head again and I haven't seen it ever since. Like
Oh my god.
it must be really bad because I seriously have never ever seen it. Like even you know how they say DVD release. No, I didn't even see that. I didn't see DVD release. I didn't see any toys. I didn't see
I
nothing.
saw some
It just
toys, but
happened.
they were like at Ross where they got there. That shit kind of that's the stuff that just trickled down from Walmart, Target, Kmart. They just sell that shit. Just like we couldn't move this shit. You just gonna have to do it, Ross. We believe in you. You can sell this shit.
We believe in you, Ross. Oh my gosh, that's another that's another thing that I have to make human is like Ross and Walmart and just the tutelage of shit that gets handed down to Ross.
And then you have God, what is the place called? TJ Maxx
Oh my gosh.
and other consignment stores. Would you even put Goodwill in there or Salvation Army?
Goodwill and
That's-
Starvation Army is where like the hipsters go.
Uh,
And the actual fashionistas. It's a very varied place because you can find so many different things there. So Goodwill and Salvation Army are on two different total levels of
Now I know Plato's Closet. That's actually a consignment store,
yeah.
which that's the only one I know that kind of goes across places. But yeah, my point is that I honestly believe that you need to have other people to make Avatar better than it's just solely the two, the two people.